Boom. We are live, guys. What is up? Alrighty, let's give it some time. Let's get some people hopping on here. And let me see here. Got an email. One person here. We got so much stuff going on today. It is going to be insane the amount of value that we're bringing to you. A lot of live talks. Alrighty, let's go email this dude. All right, guys, if you guys want to come in here and actually email me at support@flipwithrick any of the cold calling leads that you actually want, and you can come in and we can talk about this. All right, let me get this going right here. Alrighty, all right, we got some people on, sweet. So let me see, got the link here. Copy that in here, then we start cold calling, man. I'm pumped for this one. Alrighty. Boom, boom, boom. Can it be done? All right. So okay, sweet. All right, we got five people on here. I'm actually talking to one dude from our Instagram. He's actually wants me to lock up a deal with someone right now, which is be pretty fun, which is cool. So yeah, before I start hopping on here on the cold calling, let's see, does anyone got any questions or anything? I'm actually going to post this link to join. So you see that. So if you see this link right here, this is actually the correct link to join and hang out with me. I'll talk to you face to face on video here, and I can actually talk to your sellers. So let's see. Alrighty, and before I actually start calling here, see that flipwithrick.com/cold call. That is where you can actually find our free scripts that we actually have. Let me see if I can actually pop up that script so you can see it. Yeah, that's a cool looking script right there. Okay. So I don't know what you guys can see here, but this is the actual cold calling script. So let's see if you can see it here. So that's actually the cold calling script, guys. Pretty cool. So that's the script you can do if you go to the website and actually put your info in. I'll actually email you that script to you right now, and we can get it done. So let's see, stop screen. All right, so that's it. So go in the link below. Let's actually get going here. I got one dude about to hop on here, so I guess I'll wait for him and then I'll go cold call after. But it's actually going to be a live seller, which is going to be insane what we're about to do here. And I don't know anyone else that's kind of doing what we're doing here. So let's see. Alrighty, so first question while we're waiting: is it a virtual wholesale? Are you actually talking? We can't hear. Let's see. Yeah, guys, can you hear me? Let me go to my YouTube real quick and see. I think you guys can hear me. Yeah. I got my audio in here. No, so the dude that's hopping on, I'm actually gonna do a virtual wholesale with him. Hopefully, he's actually 2 hours away from me. Maybe I could drive there if it's a killer deal, but I mean, not really the end of the world here. What's up, man? What's up, bro? How's it going, Antoine? You know what? If I'm waiting for this guy, I'm just gonna start calling, right? I don't got a mojo or anything real fancy like that. So basically what I'm gonna do is just call him from my phone. Probably just use CallRail because I don't really do much cold calling anymore because the SMS has been mostly one of our top ones and just a lot of direct mail. But let me pop it up here. All right, just make sure you guys can still see me while I pull up a different thing. And I'm just gonna be calling in my local market right now, so you guys can hear me. And let's see. And if you steal my leads, I really don't even care, because I'll beat you. That's how I do it. All right, let's start calling. Let's pop it up here. No, I'm not using that phone number. Okay. 286. I ain't tiny the rest.
To connect to 77. Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and phone number after the beep. We will return your call.
Hey, Kevin, this is Zach. Give me a call back. So the reason why I actually do that, I actually don't say, hey, this is Zach with whatever home buyers or whatever like that. What I'm actually doing is I'm conditioning him to think I'm actually a friend or someone that he actually knows. You know, if you get someone from a Zach from, you know, the solar panel, whatever selling company, you're not going to answer it. But if it's just from just a humble dude, Zach, just, hey, it could be a friend. I have no idea. Maybe they have a friend called Zach. They'll call me back and I can get in front of them and we can actually get going here. So pop it up here. Alrighty. Yeah, this is kind of rough the way I'm doing it, but if you can get lessons in between it, more power to me, right? So 2-8. Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of texting these people, but you got to vet them out, right? Honestly, what's the luck I'm gonna get on July 3rd? Everyone's kind of celebrating stuff, but oh, got denied there. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. So guys, this looks kind of crude because this is live. If I gave you the nice edited video and I gave you the perfect deal I got from a cold call and I make it seem like this is how cold calling works. With the Mojo Dialer, it's a little bit different, but it's not, you just get a lot more calls done. I ain't that dude Mojo dialing for 5 hours at a time. I used to be that guy, and it really just not worth my time. I'm playing fireworks today. Do these rings go forever? Jesus. All right, let's see what we got here. Mario, hey, Zach's in the building. Let's go. Hey, dude, join the StreamYard link, and we can get going on that lead you got, and we can get that deal going. Let me see if you got that. What's up, guys? We got Daniel Mendez. What's up, bro? I called today and had horrible answering rates. Uh-oh, that's not good. But hey, if you can listen to me while cold calling, I guess that can help you out. Again, guys, so this link right here, I think I'm going to post it one more time. If you want to join and talk, I can do that too. Okay, it should be popping up right there. And then also, pretty important, which is the cold calling script. It's free. I ain't selling nothing. Just trying to help everyone out here. So that is the one too. Actually, that's the one I actually have. But all right, let's keep cold calling unless someone wants to hop on here. Let's see. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, I was hoping someone could hear me, but all right, let's see. Oh, we got someone up here. What's up, bro? We got Mario. What's up, man?
Building. What's up, Zach?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Just got off cold calling all day.
Oh my gosh. How is your results doing?
It's not going bad. I've been doing it for about, well, I've been in the game for about 5 to 6 months now, and I'm still pushing. Haven't closed the deal yet, but as results right now, I got a few in the pipeline. It feels like everybody that I get in the pipeline, it just feels like it's so far out.
Yeah.
But it just seems like, everybody's so far out. But I've been diving into Facebook marketing and text blasting, which I got into about maybe 2 months ago. And since I started doing the texting, I started to get a lot more leads, a lot more promising leads. And, I actually got a couple coming in this month. So hopefully close on those.
Sweet. Do you have any contracts you got?
Nope, no contracts yet.
All right.
Working on it.
I think you sent me something. Let me know. So you sent me the dude's phone number and a little bit about the information. Can you tell everyone on here what's going on with it and just say what's going on?
Yeah, sure. So I spoke with this gentleman probably about 3 months ago. And the last time I had spoke with him, he said that he was interested in selling. He was just renovating the property at the moment, so he couldn't necessarily sell it at that time. He was doing adding an addition to the back of the property. He was putting on like a roof with him and his family. So he was like re-renovating the property, so he couldn't sell it at that moment. So he told me to give him a call in about 2-3 months. So I gave him a call like maybe a month ago, followed up with him just to see how everything was going. Same thing, he was still renovating the property. And I actually spoke with him, I believe about 2 days ago. And he said he was finished renovating the property and everything like that, adding the addition. And now he's working on like a little piece in the bathroom, but he is interested in selling the property. He said he wants to get $80,000 for the property. He's just, as of right now, I had spoke with him, and he's just scared about moving out because he's not sure if he has another place to move into. So I had spoke with him and let him know that we can help him out with that, and arranging as far as someone to help him finding another place if that's what needs, if that's what he's interested in. And yeah, I just spoke with him in regards to that, and he basically let me know that he is interested in selling the property, but he wants to let it go for about $80,000.
Okay, what were the comps on it?
So I ran the comps. In that area, it was kind of hard to find comps, but some properties in that area was selling for 170, 150. There's actually a property right across the street, fully renovated, going for 146. It hasn't sold, but it's been on the market for, I think it was 20 days, or something like that. So yeah, those are the comps that I came up with. It was just, a lot of the properties, there were some properties that were going for 170, 180, fully renovated, but it's just the one right across the street was going for 145. And I try to run the comps on it as far as like, because 145 with a 70% ARV, it seemed like it could as far as be something that would work out, as far as me making maybe like a 5,000 commission or maybe less. But to me, it was like, hey, it's my first deal. If I could get anything out of it, it'd be all right.
Cool. Yeah, let's cold call. Let me call the dude right now. Did you say he talked to a Mario?
Yes. Yeah, I spoke with him.
All right. Let's see if he answered. What's the guy's name?
Gregory.
Gregory. Okay. Hope it's the right number. The guy probably can't hear you.
All right, cool.
That guy ain't gonna answer.
Hey, this is Greg. Leave a message if you want me to return your call. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Greg, this is Zach. I was told to call you. Please give me a call back whenever you can. Have a good one. All right. If he calls me back, you'll know here. But yeah, if you got any more, I'd like to call him. But if not, I don't know. But dude, that's awesome, man. That's cool. I can lock the dude up if he calls me back within 30 minutes. I like to do it live. That's what I really want to do. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've locked up a call on a live stream before. But I'll do it.
Now, let me ask you. I mean, do you cold call anymore, or are you more into the texting?
Dude, I'm going like 3 appointments a day. It's just not worth it. I'm way better in person in front of someone with 2 masks on. I mean, I just got a mobile home today in one of those like bougie retirement places in Florida, and should make about 20 grand on it on a mobile home. It's crazy, and it's good. Those places are insane because in Florida, either you can't buy them as a corporation or either you can. And this one, I'm buying a mobile home for 60 grand, which seems like a lot of money, but they sell for 100. So I get a cash buyer in there. Be pretty good. They're easy just because you got so many buyers for it. But yeah, it's exciting, man. I love this business. There's no other thing I'd rather do. And if you just keep hammering, you go get it. But mindset's everything.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You're a young dude too. You're doing it at a young age, man. What are you, like 19 or something? You look like a young guy, man.
I'm 20. I've been doing it since I was 17 years old.
Oh wow.
Well, I got my first deal at 17.
Damn, that's crazy. And your father, Rick, is your father, right? Is that the?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Damn, that's cool,
17
man.
years. So yeah, it's fun. I love it. I do all operations. He's kind of hands off and everything now. And I just run around all day, get my appointments, then maybe come home right now and just hop on a live and cold call. You know, I don't do the cold calling for myself. I mean, the text blasting kind of does that for me, and the VAs I kind of answer do that all, but it helps everyone, and that's what that's what I'm here for.
Oh, that's awesome, Zach.
Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, if you need help with anything, I'd love to help. I've JV with some dudes up by you. You're in what market are you in?
Melbourne.
You're in Melbourne. Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandpa lives up there, so it's pretty good properties. Cool. We got some creative financing stuff up there. It kind of sucks driving there from where I am, but if there's a deal there, I'll go. But it's mostly Port Saint Lucie area for me.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me ask you. Now, you said that you go on a lot of appointments. I mean, do you lock up any of your deals virtually, or is it more like you're on foot actually going to the property?
If there's something like in Fort Lauderdale or something like that, I'll lock it down virtually. I lock down, so most of the markets I'll physically go. I mean, if there's something in Titusville, I'll go up there. I'll plan it out accordingly. And if there's something in Broward County, which, you know, there's huge difference between those, because if you guys don't know, I'm actually central. I'm kind of like Palm Beach, a little north of that. So if I have about 5 appointments in a northern market, I'll do the 5 there and do there. It's all pretty much coordinated though to where I got to do for the day. And if it's something hot, I'm driving there.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. Let you do your thing.
All right.
I just want to let you know, man. I see you putting out all that content, man. Keep it up. Putting out that good content, bro.
Dude, that's all I'm doing. I love it, man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. Have a good one, man.
All right, you too.
And hop on if I got that dude calling me back. But all right, cool. So let's see. Any more questions before I start hopping on? Zach, it seems like your cash buyers are buy and hold. I'm assuming based on how tight your deals are. Roughly, man. Okay, so the way that works is a lot of our guys are buy and hold. We got a lot of flippers on there. You know, the competition's insane where I'm at. I mean, you guys are probably in some tougher markets than me, but a lot of our buyers are buy and hold because there's one reason. I can do it to people that are just going to buy it and sell it, like HGTV guys, or what I give to a buy and hold dude. The reason why I do that specifically is because the buy and hold guys pay me the most money. That's why my cash buyers are like that. Pretty easy. That's why we do that. The wholetailing, things like that. Daniel, are you that dude? I think I see you on Instagram all the time. Like you're pretty young like me. You got all those checks. It's pretty cool. I want to make sure because I think I follow you. I have so many people. It's so hard for me to like keep up with all the people, but I'll check later. But all right, cool. And Craig says your dad is Rick with the probates. Oh yeah, he is Rick Ginn. I'm Zach Ginn, his son. So I run operations for him and I do all that. And so he's basically veered off, and he's really helping people out with the coaching side. So he's helping a lot of people start from nothing to the beginning, 6 figures all the way to 7 figures, people from quitting their job. He does that at the university, he does the priority probate system. But probate is kind of last week's thing. But yeah, so what are your main zip codes you work with, dude? Okay, so I do a lot of virtual deals too. So maybe I'll do some deals up in North Carolina. I'll do some in Tennessee. That's really where I'm locking them up virtually. There's some other ones out west that I like to do. I'm not going to say it too much because I'm having a lot of success there. I don't want to flood in there, even though I'm not like this huge wholesaling influencer type dude. But yeah. But what are the main zip codes you work in? Hot zip codes that my cash buyers love. That's specifically what I want to do. All right, if that dude calls me back, I'll let you guys know. But I'm gonna keep cold calling, and I'll probably cold call for as long as I can until it starts getting boring for you guys, which I don't want. And then after that, I will start just answering questions and helping you guys out. I mean, the point of this whole call, guys, I hope you guys know, is from the time you click and watch this live stream of me, I call it kind of a coaching call too. The time you click and watch it to the time you leave, you've become a better real estate investor before you even come on. And that is what I'm here. So I'm actually using the cold calling script that I've been using ever since I was like 18 years old in my dorm room, just cold calling like crazy, doing those virtual deals. I did all those. So it's below. Let me go find some more phone numbers to go and have. And hey, if you got like a tough seller or whatever like that, email me, DM me on Instagram at Flip with Rick. Flip with Zach is my personal one too. And hey, give me their phone number and talk about it. Maybe you can hop on here and I can lock it up for you and just help you out. Like I'm not trying to make a profit off you guys. Like I mean that's cool. I can JV with you guys, but like if I'm here to help, I'd love to help answer some questions. I got a tough sub 2 deal or something like that. Let me get calling because I know that's what the people want. That's what we're doing July 4th. For the people, by the people, with the people. Probably said that wrong, but whatever. Okay. And I'm just calling like from my local market. Keep it easy for you, dude, guys. 92. Is everyone really shooting fireworks off today?
Hello?
Hello, hey, is this Doyle?
Yes.
Hey, Doyle, are you the owner on that house on Inverness Court by chance?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, this is Zach. I was actually calling about that property. I actually, I was looking at it online, and it'd be something I'd be interested in buying. I mean, were you considering any cash offers on that property?
We haven't even thought about selling it. So Did you just see it online? How did you come up with it?
Yeah, I mean, I buy a lot of properties over there in Palm City, and that one just caught my eye just because it's in a nice neighborhood, and that's kind of where we want to do business. And we like the area, and it'd be something we'd be interested in purchasing all cash. I mean, has the thought of selling ever even crossed your mind at all?
Not really. Not really. I can certainly run it by my wife, but we bought this house in 15 and completely redid it from start to finish, and it has a totally new interior, and
Wow.
we've done it up pretty well. So we've given no thought to selling it. Not that we might not think about it, but I seriously doubt it.
Okay.
But if you would give me your name or whatever, I will talk to my little wife, and if she has a different opinion, I'll call you.
Okay. Well, if she has any other opinion, just let me know. I mean, have you thought about even listing it possibly?
I'm sorry?
Have you ever thought about possibly listing it?
No.
Okay.
No, we haven't.
No problem. We'll run everything by your wife, and if anything changes, you got my phone number here. My name is actually Zach Ginn. Actually, I live in Palm City, so I'm probably.
All right, say again. Your name is
Zach, Z-A-C-H.
Okay.
Ginn.
Okay. All right, and at this number.
Correct.
All right, I appreciate the call, and I'll talk to her.
All right, make sure she's.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
I do. Bye-bye.
All right, next one. Yeah. New interior. Okay. Let's see. All right, we got. That's funny. For any old timers out here, this dude, his name is Bill Hicks. So if you a fan of older comedy, I think you'd appreciate this guy's name. I just doxed him, but whatever. I'm not giving you his phone number. Okay. Okay, let me get the next one. Four, four, two.
Connect to 904. Please press 1 to connect to.
Keep dropping. Just go to voicemail at all? Seriously. How many rings has this one been? Like, it doesn't even go to voicemail half the time. It's driving me crazy. All right. after this call, answer some questions.
The person you have dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, simply hang up or press the pound key for further options.
Hey, this is Zach. Give me a call back. Have a good one. All right. So got some answer questions here. Take a little cold call and break. Maybe people are just maybe they're getting their dinner, coming back from work. Maybe they want to wait. But all right. So let's see here. Okay. Hey, Zach, when reaching out to sellers, why don't you use the 3-2-1 method? Yeah, I mean, the 3-2-1 method works well when you got maybe 100 and you're using like a small probate list. But when I used to cold call, man, I had like 5,000 on my list. Like, am I going to individually call that 3 single times with that mojo? You can drop the voicemail in and make it easy and just keep going to the next one. Remember, with all of our sellers, we hit them with direct mail, text. Used to do RVM. We can't do RVM anymore. I mean, we hit them with those two pretty hard, and they get the message. So you can use the 3-2-1 method on it, but it's a 3-2-1 method. I'm pretty sure. I'm just assuming here. I think I've heard it before, where you call them once and then they don't answer, then you call them again, and then on the second one you leave the voicemail and then you leave a text. Not sure about that one, but so I call. Dude, everyone is at the lake today. I'm telling you, people just give up. They're like, okay, no more work. We're done. That ain't me, man. I'm always hustling. LOL, that cold call script. Yeah, would you happen to want to do a joint venture on some lots? I know the Central Florida area, but would love to lock up my first deal with some of your methods. Yeah, man, where's the Central Florida? There's a million. There's like, you can do Land O'Lakes, which I don't know many buyers there. And then you could be in like Orlando, and I can get plenty of stuff in like Orange County up there. Just let me know. Let me know, man. You got my stuff. So it's at Flip with Zach and then at Flip with Rick. DM any of those. And yeah, let's get connected, man. Call once, no answer because they don't recognize the number. Call again, and they may feel it's someone important and may answer on a third attempt. Leave voicemail. Yeah, if I call 3 times on one, you guys are gonna get real bored with me real quick. That's the problem I do have, because statistically, if they're not answering the first time, they might answer the second time, but it's gonna get real boring for you, especially with these people driving me literally nuts. But okay, so Darius asks, also, do you guys ever have good hits from the MLS for cheap? What do you mean hits? Like deals from the MLS for cheap? A lot in 2010, 2012. You know, I was like, what, 11, 12 years old. There's stories from other investors I have on the podcast, and Rick. They used to get pretty good deals on the MLS. You got to get connected with a really good realtor. But right now, the deals aren't on the MLS, man. They're all on off-market properties. All right, so Daniel asks, how does your conveyor belt look like when it comes to managing a list? How many times you call before you switch to SMS? All right, I don't call at all. So if you're not in Florida, which I assume most of you guys aren't, which is not good for you guys, because I love Florida. The market here is amazing. But RVMs are illegal in Florida. We used to hit them up like crazy. We can't do it anymore because I'm not going to get hit with a $20,000 fine. Not worth it for me. So that's a big one. So I think it's in front of my face, but whatever. So the conveyor belt method, basically what we do, there's multiple ones to do. Especially, we got a lot more capital behind us when we're doing something. So we actually got 2 conveyor belt methods. We got the subject twos and the lease option type things on the creative side, which we hit those up a lot more frequently per touch. So maybe they'll get like 6 touches in a whole year from us, or 7 or 8. No, 7, 8 with the subject twos and the lease options get the same as like a wholesale, but a little more. So with the wholesale type, what we do is we can do 2 things. There's 2 schools of thought here. You can do like what Max Maxwell does, which he hits everything up at the cheapest all the way going to the most expensive. What I mean by that is maybe he'll SMS blast that whole list, then he'll cold call that list, and then he would actually direct mail that list, and whoever answers in between doesn't get the next on the ladder. You can do the other method where you use the most expensive method first and really just get the low-hanging fruit out of there, and then you go with like direct mail, and then you hit them with a cold call and then an SMS. The way we like to do it is we like to go from cheaper to more expensive, just because we can take them out pretty easy. So usually about a new month, we'll get maybe 10,000 new leads. Again, I'm not in a crazy market like Atlanta or, you know, like Southern California with crazy amount of leads. So 10,000 is actually a lot of new ones for our market. So what we do, 10,000, I'll SMS blast that. I would get about 20-25% response rate just because of my templates I use are pretty good. And we give that to our university students, but so about 20% of them of the 10,000, that's 2,000. I went to college, guys, but I'm blanking right now. I think that, yeah, so about 2,000 of that, we can just scrap it because they either said yes or no. So we're at 8,000. What we can do with that list is we can actually just do a direct mail piece of 8,000. And that's basically what we do. I'm not cold calling it. It's just too expensive. Cold callers are getting more expensive, and it's just the ROI is not there. I'd rather just put them on a follow-up campaign and hit that up, probably get additional 10 to 15%. So that's 35%, and then 65% I can actually mail to. That's how the conveyor belt type system works. I hope that makes sense for you. Let's see. Lakeland is a decent area, man. The way Lakeland works is there is, as you probably know, there's actually a really nice side of Lakeland, which is like all bougie and beautiful and nice. And those things are just like, they're way too expensive. And then you got the decent working class neighborhoods, you know, either what, 80 to 300,000. That's really when you'd be working in Lakeland. Anything under 70 grand, you're kind of in a rougher area of Lakeland, and those are a lot harder to get deals on. Just telling you the truth here. When you actually want to get those deals, make sure they're above that 80 grand-ish, and just check like Trulia and check how good of an area and how many cash sales are actually going on in that area, and just talk to your cash buyers. But lots, make sure it's in a good area. If it's in a decent area, you should be able to sell this pretty good. But yeah, hit me up on that one. Craig here asks, how do you find buy and hold buyers over fix and flip buyers? That comes from a disgusting amount of cash buyer marketing. So either we can cold call a huge list, which I've already told you I'm not big of a cold caller on that one. A lot of networking opportunities. We actually are connected with the top realtors in our market that just have swaths of cash buyers that are actually trained by the realtor to understand what to do with my deals. So I got realtors that I actually pay them pretty good commission on, and they got like 15, 20 cash buyers that just watch HGTV, and they get connected with those people, and then they come to me. And they understand the realtor will go with the buyer, bring them through the property, and I'll get the max for it. It's just connections. It's decades and years of connections with top realtors that have these cash buyers that we actually do very well with that. Also, you can use PropStream. You go to listrei.com. Quick plug there, and just sign up for a PropStream account. You can actually do house flippers, a house flipping thing, and then you can do like a little landlord part on there where you can actually pull that data and then either text blast them or cold call them. But that's the way that we find really good cash buyers. Plus, we're in a competitive market, and the reason why we're number one in our market here on the Treasure Coast is because we got the best cash buyers. Also, here's another myth. You guys always assume that I am like I'm the wholesaling king. I'm not the wholesaling king. I'm not claiming to do $10 million in wholesale fees a year. That's just not how I am. We run a pretty lean operation, but it's extremely profitable. It's not fat. We've been doing this 17 years. We're not going away like other people have with these huge, crazy businesses, and we're not stopping. We're always real estate investors first, coaches second. So if that's what you think we are, we're not. But we actually do a lot of wholesale deals. So that means we are actually in the field buying the properties, putting maybe $1 grand or $2 grand into it, and then putting it back on the market. Technically not wholesaling, but it's the buyers are actually people living in it, kind of like what Craig was saying, which they're actually buy and hold. But they're different than buy and hold because they're actually living in the property, which means they are buy and stay, and they'll always pay the most. But sometimes it can be pretty painful. Also for fix and flip buyers, Craig, if you actually find fix and flip buyers that do it all cash, they pay pretty good amounts. But if you find the fix and flip buyers that use hard money, they could pay you extra. And that's a really good one. We're at 13 people viewing this. Let's hit the record. My record was 15. Why don't we push it to 16? That would make my day. That'd be pretty sweet and pretty awesome. But anyone on here right now listening, it's amazing, guys. Trying to give as much value as possible. Again, free scripts, go there. Let me start getting the dialing back on because I know that's what the people want. Okay, definitely team up Florida market sounds promising. Sweet man, are you in Lakeland or are you actually outside virtually investing into Lakeland? Let me know and we'll get talking to some sellers here. Alrighty. Yeah, I got the American flag behind me and that's always been there. I'm actually in a different part of, I'm actually at home now. I'm actually not in the office. So I got the American flag behind me for 4th of July and also just because I like America. I've also said, you're in a country right now in the United States of America. It definitely does have its problems. I'm not going to get political here. It definitely has its issues that it needs to solve. I live in Florida. I understand this, but there's no other country in the entire world where you can make a fortune in real estate besides America. There's laws everywhere. I mean, in Canada, you can't get any of the data. I know some of the top real estate investors in Canada. They can't get data. Like it's not out there. It's not free. It's not out in the open, kind of like it is in America. And they have a massive problem. They got to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in marketing, which is a huge barrier of entry. If you have no money, you can get started here. It's the only way to go, really. So let's see here. All right. Also, get your questions below too, and we'll be going on that one. But let's get the call in here. 320. Boop, 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 boop. All righty. Answer, please.
One to connect to 77.
Switch list 2017. A lot easier to cold call back then.
Please press 1 to connect.
I'm going to spice it up. I can cold call my DNC list. That'll give you plenty of entertainment.
Hello?
Oh, hey, is this the owner on the house there over on Riverway Boulevard?
What can I do for you?
Hi, my name is Zach, and actually, I saw the property online and something that would be of interest of me and my partner. I mean, Were you considering a cash offer on that property?
How much were you interested in giving me?
Well, I mean, it really depends on what what was your time frame for moving out of the property?
Are you talking? Oh, are you talking about? Did you say on South River or South? Did you say on South River?
Yeah, Riverway Boulevard.
Oh, Riverway Boulevard. Oh, okay. I'm not moving out of Riverway Boulevard. I have a condo. I have a condo in South River.
Oh, you do?
Yes, and someone had called me not too long ago about that. But no, I am not. For maybe I may consider Riverway for $1 million.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. I mean, if you don't want to move out of there, I can't buy a house from someone that doesn't want to move out of there. I mean, what about that condo?
It's my tenants are moving out, and I may be selling that.
Okay. And what was the address of that property? And how much were you getting in rent on that house?
Well, I don't know what the going rate is now. I have to look into it myself because I had people in there for 13 years.
Wow.
So they were paying a little bit less than rate. I would imagine I can get somewhere between $1,250 and $1,400 a month.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, trust me, from my experience being a landlord, having tenants that pay every month and the turnover, I mean, they're worth their weight in gold.
Yes.
Okay.
That's been my experience.
Yeah, so why are they moving out?
They're 99 and 98.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's great. I don't think I've ever had tenants that old before, but that's...
No, I haven't either.
Okay. And how long have you owned that condo over there for?
About 13 years.
Wow. And has that always been an investment for you?
Yep.
Okay. And that's over on that's 55 plus, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes it a lot easier for the tenants there. I mean, what are the HOA fees over there? If you don't mind me asking.
They're around $325, I think, a month.
Okay. Okay. And what does that include?
Water, cable, all the lawn maintenance.
I'm looking at comps.
And,
that's why I'm asking her questions. I put her on mute.
Taxes on the outside building.
Okay.
You have to get like an owner's insurance policy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, those 2 bedrooms over there are really nice. I mean, what is your plan when that couple moves out of there? I mean,
I'm either gonna gut it and redo it and re-rent it, or I'm gonna sell it as is.
Okay, so you were considering selling it as is.
I am.
Okay. And so it needs some work on it. I mean, there's no roof costs or anything like that in traditional rentals, so that's a big plus.
Mostly it needs flooring and repainting. There's 2 brand new toilets in it. The kitchen's relatively good shape, and I would replace the bathroom, the 2 bathroom vanities, and I would redo all the flooring throughout. It's
make sure you guys can hear this.
1,188, I think is what it is.
Okay. And yeah, I mean, basically, the way I work is, my name's Zach, by the way. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you that up front. But
what was that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was just letting you know, my name's Zach Ginn, by the way. And I actually, I live in Palm City too, but that one's in Stewart. And so, yeah, I'd be looking to buy it all cash. I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. Maybe I could buy it and rent it out. Maybe I have to buy it and maybe flip it. I really don't know. I mean, I'd actually have to go look at it. But so when exactly were those tenants supposed to move out?
Well, how they're moving out at the end of this month.
Oh,
The
wow.
family is moving them out. Are you 55 or older?
No, but the
You don't sound it.
no. That's the thing. So I actually work for a entire company. We're actually Treasure Coast home buyers. So what we do is we actually buy property. Sometimes we'll hold it. Sometimes we'll buy it, renovate it. Actually, my partner, he could actually have it. It's actually in a corporation in the 55 plus setup. Check the bylaws. What we'd have to do is actually go to the meeting there and just get it approved, us purchasing it. I've done it before in those areas. I mean, have you heard of Piper's Landing?
Yeah.
So I'm not, personally for me, I'm not 55. I guess you've guessed it from my age, but we've bought in there. We've bought places in Martin Downs before, things like that. And we'd be buying it in a corporation and maybe renting it out, possibly. And we just have.
Before I list it with a realtor, you could save a commission if you made a reasonable offer. But I've had people call me on properties up in Port Saint Lucie, and they call and they've offered like, 90,000, saying, "Oh wow, as is, you don't have to do anything." Well, it's worth 130. So no, I'm not ready to give a total stranger a $40,000 profit. So I get it. If you want to make a reasonable offer on something, that's fine. But I'm not looking to in desperation to get rid of anything.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So another question I had for you here was, I mean, I don't like playing games. I know people are trying to lowball you on everything else here. I mean, if I just came in reasonable all cash, I mean, what would work for you for that? If you skip the games, the negotiating, all that, and I just buy it all cash.
140, maybe 140.
Okay. And how did you come up by that number? Just so I understand.
Because I just got a thing in the mail on what they're selling for, and updated, they're selling for 170, and the lowest one I've seen has sold for 155.
Okay. And was that 140 number, did you put in consideration paying a 6% commission, closing costs?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Let me look at that. I mean,
okay.
When would be
okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello?
Okay, thanks, Zach.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
when would be a good time for me to go buy the property? She hung up on me. Shame on her. But yeah, so yeah, typically that type of lady ain't really gonna work too well, but I was just working her, seeing what price she was at. She knew her numbers pretty spot on. And yeah, that thing, ARV on that's like 175. And the big issue there was the big objection she gave me there. Her big objection was, this is a 55 plus and older community. You can't buy it. You're way too young. The thing we do here in Florida, because I am in Florida, which is God's waiting room, as a lot of people say here, which is a lot of old people. That's the funnier way to say it. So there's a lot of 55 plus communities, and we make a lot of money in them. And how is a 20-year-old kid buying houses and wholesaling in those communities? The answer is we actually put it under contract with an LLC or a corporation. Corporations don't have ages, and so that actually throws into a loop. Now, sometimes corporations can't buy in those neighborhoods, and that throws us in a loop. Maybe we have to buy it as a person, but again, as a corporation, I can buy 55 plus, no problem. Age doesn't matter with the corporation. And they do a lot of corporations owning it, a lot of trusts, things like that. So they're usually used to it. I usually have to meet with the HOA and just tell them I'm going to rent them out. And usually they approve it. If they don't, I'll bring Rick in to actually go to the meeting. And he's a little older than me. and they'll approve him. And then it's all good. Just got to sweeten up that HOA. But yeah, with that lady, she's kind of crazy on the price there. I was seeing if she'd be open to a lease option, maybe. But the issue with the cash flow on that is that they're getting $1,200 a month, like she was saying. She's got to pay $400 in HOA fees. It's insane. There's no profit in that on a lease option. That's the issues too. So that's the problem when you're not buying single family homes. But again, I was calling her on her property. She easily thought it was worth $1 million. Maybe it was a $700,000 property, but whatever. She's a little crazy on the price, but yeah. All right. Yeah, dude, $1 million. That ain't gonna do, bro. Okay. So Kyle says, Zach, do you plan on going into development, being a developer? Got no plans for that, man. It's not really what I want. That high risk stuff. We run a very lean operation here. The riskiest things we've gotten into, which is actually just creative financing, but it's not risky at all because you put $5,000 into it and it's cash flowing $500-600 a month. Profit net. Closest thing I'll be to doing a development deal. I mean, we got a lot of private money. Got a lot of private money, but we're not really using it for development deals. It's just very risky, especially in the market now. I mean, you saw what the market did for that 1 month period. It was insane. But yeah, dude, $1 million. What systems are you currently using? We got our own. I don't know. I don't know. Rick calls it a patent system, but like we got systems here with the Podio, with the marketing, things like that. We got the KPIs and all that fun junk we got with all the products and stuff we got. But mostly for a system, like if you're starting out wholesaling, trying to get it done, just getting a easy CRM would be good. Next live, I'm actually probably going to do a Podio how-to guide on actually how to build Podio for free and get that going for free, because I know a lot of people are using like notebooks and stuff, and it's just terrible. Yeah, she ain't slick. But all right, question here from Daniel. Start taking some Q&As. I think I have fun doing it. I think it actually helps you guys a lot too. Also, I hope you guys got a link. If you want to join me, it's somewhere up here, like there. And then again, you got the little thing on the bottom. But okay. Any tips on staying on top of all your lists that you're pulling and managing them correctly? Like making sure you know what's running, what's been skip traced, and what needs follow-up, etc. Yeah. So that can get real complicated real quick if you got hundreds of thousands of skip trace leads like I do. And the way that we actually organize things is we make game plans. We make, I mean, January 1, I already know what we're pulling, how many times that's getting touched by someone, how many times that person's going to get SMS blast, how many follow-ups we're going to do on that, how many mail we're going to do. It's all coming down to actually making a plan. So you should make a plan, I would say every quarter, but I usually make a yearly plan and then just do like quarterly adjustments if you have to. Just like for example, for July. So we pulled the 10,000, we skip traced it because it was a brand new list in a brand new market, not too far from me. Skip trace that, put in the SMS. We know we're going to send about 1,000 a day on that one. And then we got other old ones. We're going to send another 1,000 in there. So it's 2,000 a day, Monday through Friday. We usually like to send them in the morning, and then we like to answer them in the evenings because I got appointments in between that. That's the way we actually like to do it there on the systems type part. And then, we'll hit the direct mail on the previous month that we were supposed to do that on. And then we just follow up and get the appointments and the deals from there. But that's really how I like to do it. Kind of a shame I can't get these people to answer their stupid phones, but they're driving me crazy. But yeah, put your questions in. I'm gonna do some more calling, I guess. And Mario, that dude didn't call me back, so he's driving me crazy. $1 million for her house. Okay. Guess I was born yesterday.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Didn't even go through. Whatever. Okay, next one. 3, 2, 2, 4, 6, 9.
Hello.
Well, hey, is this Judith?
It is.
Hey, Judith, are you by chance that owner on the property there on Visakea Circle?
Skaya, I am.
Okay. My name is Zach, by the way, and I'm actually looking to buy over there. I actually like that area pretty well. I mean, would you consider a cash offer on that property?
No, not right now, but thank you.
Okay. If anything changes, give me a call back. You have my number here.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Enjoy your July 4th.
You too. Take care.
As Jay-Z says, on to the next one. Usually, maybe you can be blasting music or something on low volume and pause it when someone answers. But yeah, I was thinking maybe get some like Kanye West Power. That really pumps me up to get some cold calling. But you know, the way YouTube works and me pulling all my videos off if I got any good music on, so I can't be able to do that. But I'd be pushing a lot of good songs on, but I can't because YouTube, it drives me crazy. And the reason maybe I'll mute it when I'm talking to someone is because I'm actually pulling their address up, and I don't want to record someone when they don't want to be recorded, especially when it comes up with their address. So let's get going. Ways to get it. Boom. Okay, let's see. Let me know if you guys ever dealt with anyone that speaks Spanish and you've actually gotten the deal done in Spanish. Dealing with a seller in Miami. I had to use my friend. He actually had to translate for me. My friend, the translator, he doesn't exemplify the tone that I was trying to say.
Hello.
Hello, hey, this is Zach. Are you by chance the owner on that house there on Brighton Way?
Yes. What's your name?
My name's Zach.
Zach is in Poland.
No, Zach Ginn.
Okay. What's this about?
So I'm actually looking to buy some properties over in that area, and I was seeing if you'd consider a cash offer on that property.
Oh no. I'm dying in that house.
Okay, no problem.
And most of us will. Okay.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks.
If anything changes, let me know. I guess I'll be buying her house on probate. That was really mean. I'm sorry. But I will buy her house. Oh, she'll be marketed on my probate. She doesn't have a option because I am mailing all those probates out. All right. Let's see. A lot of these on my list here, I'm actually going off an SMS list that I got. And a lot of them already answered. I got like a 30% response rate. I was testing some new one. And so, okay. This house is on Butterfly. Ooh, that's a cool street name. Man, I need some Jay-Z. Drive me crazy. Gonna rock this world today. Oh, actually, No Church in the Wild is a pretty good one for cold calling too.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. The mailbox belonging to the Pyre family is full. Please hang up. Are you still there? Goodbye.
Usually when you get a full voicemail, those are actually really good. So I'm gonna make a note right now. Screenshot this. I actually got to give them a text when I'm done because full voicemails are really good because they get a lot of voicemail. Either they're too lazy to deal with something, especially with issues on the property, or maybe they're getting a lot of debt collectors or something like that. So I love full voicemails. Okay, we'll do that one. Hey guys, cold calling's real simple, man. Like you just got to say something really easy, kind of like the scripts that I use, and it's stupid. Like it's so stupid simple, but they work so well.
Please leave your message for 772485939.
Hey, how's it going? This is Zach. Give me a call back. Have a good one. All right, you guys, phone number. You can deal with whatever you want there. Let's answer some questions. All right. So we're getting past 6, which is kind of peeking off the most popular times to answer. And I really don't want to hit someone on July 4th weekend on the evenings. So let's do some Q&As, guys. Alrighty, let's check it on here. So I think I talked to, okay. Have you guys ever did a deal on a vacant land lot where you had the zoning checked and pre-approved concept to where it shot the value of the lot higher, even though there's nothing built on it yet? Done that before. Actually, I know a lot of guys that do very well with that. Check out Jimmy 2. That's all he does over there in San Francisco. He does 6-figure wholesale deals on vacant lots, but he's one of the systems experts out there. But check a guy like that out there, get connected. He's always a good guy to get connected with. Great guy, family man. But yeah, check it. I do it all the time, but it's not, I do it all the time because I do it all the time, but it's like, it's not too common. The way I do it is like maybe once or twice a year, I'll get something like that on my desk and we get a deal from it. But that's a lot for me on land deals because we might maybe do 6 land deals a year. Yeah, man. Oh, we're talking about the Spanish thing? Let me see. Oh, yeah. I'm Mexican, and one thing I've realized that Spanish speakers are the hardest to deal with because they are always want the most because they are their own contractors. 100% those Spanish speakers drive me crazy. Drive me el loco. The last thing I'm going to say in Spanish. I can do a little bit of Spanish. Like I can talk to someone over the phone in Spanish, like a seller, but not too much. I was like vende casa. Like I'm terrible, man. But you know, I can hold maybe a little conversation, but it's not good at all. But yeah, it's rough one. You know, a lot of people in like cultures that they come from, you know, from another country that deal with a lot of negotiations. So Mexicans are very good negotiators. You don't want to be on the other end of negotiating with them. That's way they're tough ones. A lot of Chinese people are very tough negotiators, and I'm in South Florida, so there's actually a big Haitian population here, and people that come from Haiti, they are probably the toughest negotiators. Are people who come from Haiti, Haitians, family that come from Haiti. They are tough to like. It's hard to get a deal from someone like that because they are tough negotiators. They'll wear you down. But yeah, those are the type of people that, you know, it's hard to get a nice negotiation with, because they're just it's their culture, and they're just they're born in it, and they're very good at it. Don't mess with those people. Darius says, "LOL." Yeah, man, it's hilarious. Those sellers telling me I'm dying the house. Okay. So let's see what we got here. I've got no questions here. I might pop on Instagram too and see if we got questions on there, and I can answer it. But pop it up there, see what they want, and talk to them, guys. I'm at Flip with Rick. That's where you can hang out with me here. We'll get this set up here for talk to my peeps on Instagram too, so we'll get double the questions and we get double the value, right? Ooh, I like it. Too much for you? I don't think so. All right, I think we're working here on multiple. So we actually got the FaceTime, not FaceTime. I just saw someone comment thing with FaceTime. We actually got the YouTube live here. I got Instagram live going down over here. I'm actually doing a Q&A. Hopefully you guys on Instagram are enjoying a July 4th weekend. You guys too here. Anywhere you guys, you're all part of the Flip with Rick family, and love talking to you guys. So any questions you got, let's get them going. So, all right. So Daniel says, when locking up deals virtually, do you ever try to FaceTime the seller at any point in the process to build trust? Okay, so virtually, this is something pretty interesting. We FaceTime, you can do FaceTime, but I'm using CallRail mostly. So I don't do much FaceTimes, but some Zooms. A lot of people are learning Zoom, and they're actually getting pretty good with Zoom. So yeah, we'll do some Zooms virtually so they can actually walk me through the property. Depending on their age, some older people don't like to deal with just Zooms, but if they're open to it and they want to do it, yeah, it's not the best is actually going in person and building that rapport. But again, if you want to do it virtually, you can get it done. A lot of people actually get the contract done. They get the contract done virtually, and then they get someone over there to actually inspect the property. So it's kind of something like that. But for building trust, I would say that I think someone seeing your face, I don't think it can ever hurt. But all right, so I'm going to lock this up here. Actually, we're going to go do a quick website for everyone on. So I'm actually typing in the cold calling script for you guys to get for free here on Instagram, because value is all I do. That's what I want. How do I pin a comment? Is that even possible? Yeah, it's pinned. Cool. www.flipwithrick.com/cold call. Sweet. So yeah, I'm on here too. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining in here on Instagram. Enjoying your July 4th here. So question next one, we'll take one from Instagram. So next question here is, what is the best script for my VA to use when cold calling pre-probate? Okay. If you're part of PPS, there's actually cold calling scripts on there. For pre-probate, that module, I think 6. I think it's 6. But yeah, check out module 6. The cold calling script I use there is the same one you can do for pre-probates. It works very well. And again, secrets on there. But yeah, don't act like it's a probate, especially if it's pre-probate. But again, don't use that one on module 6. That one should help you out pretty well in that one. And get your questions there. I'm waiting for them on the Q&A part. I'm waiting for you guys. Let's get it. So next one here. Do you use PropStream or ListSource? Okay, so this is a very sore subject, but we were huge ListSource people about a year or two ago. Then PropStream came about, and I started using that service, and it has literally changed our business like crazy. Again, PropStream, we like that. Okay, so ListSource, I would say, has a slight edge on the data side on it, but it's not worth the extra cost. It's like buying a Lamborghini versus buying a Honda Accord. Are you going to drive on the highway at 70 miles an hour? Yes, you are. You're not going to go 150 down that. So it's like that on the data value side, but the data is extremely similar, and we've pulled stuff on the same list that are very, very similar. And PropStream is a million times cheaper. And yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in, go to listrei.com for the best real estate investing data. You get a free trial on that one. Check it out. The reason why I like PropStream so much is the way I'm preaching it like crazy is because the cash buyers hack it has on there. So you can actually literally pull the top cash buyers and flippers in your zip code, and you don't have to worry. You really don't have to worry about cash buyers ever again in that area, because the reason why it works so well is because PropStream can actually find who bought a property and who sold that property and made a profit on it, and they obviously flipped it. Maybe they bought it cash and they sold it within like 6 months. They have some algorithms on there, especially if a corporation buys it and then sells it within 6 months for a profit. You would love to get that list in your zip code, right? You can do it for free on PropStream. I mean, you got to pay PropStream. It's a free trial, but you can do that, and it works very well. I actually got a student on the Flip with Rick University. Shout out to my boy Rob. He actually got one of his first contracts, and he got another contract today. He was actually talking to me about it, and I told him to go on PropStream and actually pull the flippers in that zip code to get the buyers, and he'll find a buyer easily on there. I found it's really good for virtual investing. Also on the subject to and creative finance part. The reason I'm going at this because I'm getting a ton of questions here, so I got to answer them all. But yeah, Craig. So the also important part about PropStream too is they'll actually show you mortgage information. Will tell you how much someone owes on it, and it also works as a mini CRM. But that's another reason why we like it so much. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us on Instagram too. If you got any questions, remember, pop them up here. I got a Q&A going on here, but what is that? Interesting. And yeah, so if you guys want to go live on either one, just hop on the video chat link thing, and we can get it done. But wow, for real, it wasn't a joke for the lots. LOL. I'm a newbie to this kind of business. I was in customer service before this coronavirus. Then went from Chris Chico ad to your channel. Still learning, dude. Are you part of Chris Chico's course? Man, dude, I love Chris Chico. Great dude. I actually had dinner with him, I think 4 months ago, man. He's it's been that long, man. He is an OG on virtual investing. He is the godfather when it comes to that. He's a great dude. He definitely, his system works very well, and actually helped him out, but with some deals he just virtually got a deal up in my market. He's doing really well. That Facebook course, it's good. We're not huge on the Facebook. I don't preach it like crazy, but it does work very well for some of his students. And Facebook ads in the right market are killer. But let me know, are you part of this course, or you just found him from an ad to my channel? That's awesome. Either way, if you found me, that's the only thing that's important, because I'm giving you out free value like crazy here. And let's see, any more questions here? Let me know. What's up, guys? What's up? Daniel says, do you still pull lists from the county or courthouse, or are all of your lists coming from PropStream and other sources? If so, what sources do you use? And you got that list already, I think there, you already know that, but the free scripture, what's the most important here? So to answer that question for you, Daniel, yeah, so probates, we pull them maybe from the county. Sometimes we'll actually have to pull them from online or some other sources. I'm actually getting one of the top probate like polling services on my podcast. We're going to talk about that. You already know who that person is, but I'm going to keep it a secret for you guys still. Leave it a treat for the guys watching me live here. But yeah, so if we're going to pull probates, it'd be from the courthouse or the county. If we're pulling code violations, it would be from the county. Again, if I'm actually pulling like high equity lists or something for a huge SMS blasting campaign, then what I would do with that is I would actually pull it from PropStream. Sometimes if you got list source, do list source. Again, most people I found out don't have 4-cent list sources like I do. So it's not worth it for them, but PropStream is definitely still the top one that we're pulling our latest deals from, and it's really good, especially when you got to have a lot more tighter margins, especially when it comes to this whole coronavirus stuff. What's up, guys? Got some more guys hopping in here. Let's see if anyone I know here. That's the problem I don't like with YouTube, is I can't really see who's really on it, but I can see some guys commenting, which is so sweet. It's so awesome, guys, that we're getting the value out of this from you guys. But see, any more questions, let me know. I can go for hours. Trust me, I got the energy. I'm 20 years old. I can go forever on this. Yeah, guys, let me know. Let me know. Let's see. See some questions here I probably didn't answer just because I'm, oh my gosh, now I'm clicking people's stuff. Uh-oh. Let's see. I think I answered all those questions. Of any more, just let me know. We're at 11 people watching on YouTube. We got some more people here on Instagram. No people are watching. If you're watching, you got questions. I'm here to actually help you become a better real estate investor. So any questions you got, let me know on any source here. But okay, so Mark asks, thoughts on launch control texting? I've heard really good things about launch control. Personally, I don't use it just because I already have a service that I like. I got a lot of leads posted in that one, so I don't really go too insane on, it. Really, any text blasting service you use that's TCPA compliant, batch leads, lead Sherpa, launch control, they all work pretty good. Roar's another good one. There's some other tinier ones that actually I see a lot of big real estate investors doing. But if I was going to use launch control, I've only heard good things about it. I think some big investor uses it, not me, but I use lead Sherpa, but I think launch control is a pretty good one. Again, you want to check if your text blasting service, I don't know about this one, Mark, but let me know. But make sure they're actually using compliant texting with AT&T, because we're having issues on SMS with AT&T, and they're usually not going through. Lead Sherpa had that problem, and they fixed it. Making sure your system does that. I know Batch Leads fixed it. Really good people over there too. So let me know what's going on there. If you have any more questions, let me know, guys. I can keep going. If not, you can hear me sing. You don't want to hear me sing. Trust me, that is punishment enough for you guys. Just watching me and asking questions, it's like you're not getting better. I know a lot of you guys are asking really good questions, which is amazing. But let's see here. So, man, my oh my, I think we had a comment record on YouTube, but I'm not sure. So let's see here. If not, I can get back to cold calling, I guess. Let me see here. I guess I can break down for you guys the cold calling script that's pinned on here and what's on yours. And so basically that cold calling script actually has a cold calling on it. It actually goes over how to set the offer and set the appointment, kind of setting them up there. That is actually on that. And then also it actually helps you go with objections, which is a huge one on cold calling. Like I got that objection on like live cold call I just did. Let's see here. Mark again asks, what's up, Mark? I love it. Ask the questions, get better. Mark asked recommendations for cold calling service. I've heard of a million of them. Stratton Brown has a pretty good one. I'm blanking on his name. I think it's Skip Genius. I don't want to really do it, but don't use Callport is an answering service. My bad. But yeah, guys, use a service that actually has results. I can give you a million of them, but I don't do much cold calling with VAs. So whatever I say, mute that point. Get connected with people that are actually using good VA services. The only reason I recommend Stratton Brown's thing is because he uses it and he gets a lot of good deals. And that's why I recommend that one. Carlos Reyes actually has a pretty good one too. He uses one too. I think they're in Argentina. Argentina. Let's say Argentina. I don't think that's the way you say it. I don't even know how you say Argentina in it's in Spanish, but in Argentina. And then Scott Oots, Max Maxwell, Jalen White have their own service too. That one's actually pretty good too. They actually have their callers in Mexico. Yeah, dude, you don't want to get me going on just rambling because it's terrible. You don't want to hear me ramble. It's absolutely awful. So if you don't ask any more questions, I will show you pictures of me when I was 17 real estate investing, which you don't want to see. They're rough. I wasn't working out too much. It was a rough sight to see. But all right, so we're gonna end Instagram really quick over here, just so I can focus on the YouTube because that's all I'm trying to do is just help people out here. All right, let's pop this dude out of here. All right, cool. All right, so we are on YouTube right now exclusively because that's what you guys deserve. Ask any questions if you guys are popping in. We're at 12 people watching this live. Again, man, let's hit that record. I think we probably already hit that record. I thought the record was like 10 when I had it last week. And then I checked last week, it was actually 15. So I guess they looked at the processing more and more and more. We're hitting subscribers like crazy, guys. I guess I could talk about the channel, the state of the channel, things like that, if we're getting no more questions on here. So again, Flip with Rick, we're about 3 weeks away from approaching our 1-year anniversary, which I'm so proud of the growth and we've had on you guys that actually helped and support us. I mean, the 12 people on here, I mean, help me out. You're helping the YouTube algorithm getting me found, which from people, Chris Chico, his ad helped me found Darius. It's amazing. But you guys are really helping me out. Jalen White, dude, that dude is a killer. I watched a lot of his stuff when I was 16, 15, 17 years old starting out. And he was a big motivating part. He was someone I knew that someone like in high school that could do it. When I was in high school doing deals like that, he made 6 figures in high school in wholesaling. I made 6 figures in high school in wholesaling. He kind of paved the way for me understanding that this could work for that one. Obviously, Rick also was the number one, but Jalen White was another huge one. But yeah, absolute killer. He'll be on my podcast one day. I guess we got to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You guys actually joining me and subscribing, liking and subscribing. Please like and subscribe to this if you want more of this great content. But more and more we'll get. He'll find me and he'll be on the podcast. And people like you, man, you'll see him on the podcast and you get to ask him questions. That's the way that we're a little bit different on the podcast here. But yeah, guys, let's talk about the state of the Flip with Rick YouTube channel. So as we're popping up here, I'm actually going to pull up the stats for you guys. On Flip with Rick YouTube, we are actually at about 1,140 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. If I had 200 subscribers at the end of a year, I would be absolutely shocked. Like, honestly, I was expecting maybe 100 subscribers after a year, and we're at almost 1,200. It's absolutely mind-blowing the amount of people that have been supporting me. And next year we're just gonna blow it out of the water. My expectations are a little much for next year, but if you have big goals and expectations, you are going to meet them, and that is what I totally expect for it. So yeah, guys, if you're just popping in here, ask your real estate questions. I'm gonna change the banner. So yeah, comment below your real estate questions. If not, you can hear me just ramble, which you guys definitely don't want to hear. All right, so I've never heard, do I say Jewett? Jowett? I'm really sorry if I'm butchering it. If you can comment below how I can pronounce that correctly, I would love to. Again, I'm terrible at pronouncing names. That's just who I am. I'm sorry, can't fix that, but just call you bro for now. But yeah, man. So how can I build my buyers list? Very easily. So one thing you can do, obviously, that the easiest and cheapest way, especially if you're starting out, you might not have a big buyers list, is actually go on Facebook, join some huge groups. I know a really good one is Wholesaling Houses Full Time. Me and Rick make appearances on Alex Youngblood's little, I think it's like shows and lives in there. Jay, okay, cool. All right. So yeah, so I'm losing my train of thought because I'm looking all over the place here. But yeah, so all right. So if you're actually going to the Facebook groups, Wholesaling Houses Full Time is a good one. It's got like over 100,000 people in there. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But that's a good one as you actually connect with other real estate investors. If you don't have a big cash buyers list, maybe you want to JV with a wholesaler in your market. All right, man, let me know what market you're in, and I can maybe help you out. I know a lot of wholesalers all over the country, so I can help you out. I try to stay as highly networked as possible, and that helps me get the most amount of money in my real estate investing business as possible. Also helps my students out if they're in a jam. Like if I got a guy in a jam in like Las Vegas, I know plenty of people in there in the Las Vegas market that could actually help them out with the wholesale deal they get stuck in. So yeah, I've built the cash buyers list. Go on Facebook, all the groups, join your local virtual Facebook group. So let's say you live in Fresno, California, join like the Central probably like the Central Valley Real Estate Investors Association, and join that one. They actually got one. They actually got a physical group there. They also got little Facebook groups in there you can actually join. A pretty good one, actually. I've been finding cash buyers like crazy. It's actually been LinkedIn for some reason. Get cash buyers trying to connect with me in my market LinkedIn. I think the YouTube and the Instagram is actually helping out a lot there, and I think it's a pretty good one. All right, you're in Orlando, man. Hey, get connected with Darius too. He's actually trying to find some land deals. If you guys want to connect and get some land deals, but yeah, I can try to help him out too. But yeah, dude. So Orlando's a really good market. The reason why I said Orlando is just because he popped up Orlando. But yeah, back to your question. So you do that. LinkedIn's also a really good one. Make sure you got a professional headshot in there. If not, get an iPhone and some good lighting. I think like a wall like this, and if I had, if I got like a light or something, just use a flash, like get the phone and just be like that for LinkedIn or something like that. Then you can pop up. Then your LinkedIn good per se, and then just start connecting with people on LinkedIn there. That's a good one. If you got a little bit of money, or actually if you have PropStream, then go on PropStream and actually find buyers from there. The top way you're going to find cash buyers is just from just talking to people, networking. You can stick white bandit signs out and finding cash buyers like that, but it's a little shady like that. But I'm not really going to go too much into that. But when it comes to finding cash buyers, it's just a willer away. There's plenty of YouTube videos I have on that, but LinkedIn's a pretty good one. Facebook has always been the top one. If you actually get a deal, it's easier to find a cash buyer because you can actually list that property on Craigslist, on the Facebook marketplace, and you will find a swath of actual cash buyers willing to buy it. Again, I'll never recommend you posting a property you don't have under contract. I don't think that's the best practice to use. But if you have a property put under contract, throw that on the Facebook marketplace or throw it on Craigslist. I wouldn't do a for sale by owner on Zillow unless you have seller's permission. I've done that before. I found really good cash buyers on Zillow for sale by owner. You're going to get hit with cold calling lists like crazy. So on the Facebook marketplace or Craigslist, there's companies that scrape that information. And what they do with that information is they actually sell it to realtors, and they'll call it on like a FSBO expired listing type thing. And like I've done on my phone before here, I've actually posted something on a Craigslist, like a deal I had, and just trying to find a cash buyer on there. I found a good cash buyer, sold it, and then 3 months later is when the data gets scraped for it. I got 15 cold calls in an entire week from realtors actually cold calling. Now I felt like a seller. It absolutely sucked, and I don't like getting cold called. When people cold call me, I absolutely break them down. And I just say, okay, cool. What's up? Oh, you're trying to sell it. Are you a wholesaler? And sometimes they get real nasty with me. But I always ask, like, hey, who's your guru? Who's teaching all this fun stuff? And they'll say some guru's name, and I know absolutely who they are. It's all funny. But okay. All right. Jay Wet. I hope I said that right. Probably can't say it right because I'm crazy. I never joined Chris Chico's course. Had to sniff out first. Your content seems promising. I learned ARV from yours. And what would you say are the easiest deals? Tax delinquent or vacant probate? Okay. So tax delinquent, let's get into this one, guys, because honestly, I can go forever just talking, just because if I help you guys, it actually gives me energy to keep going. So let's get a sip of water here. All right. So yeah, to sniff him out first. Chris Chico's a great guy. His guys do very well on his ads. Awesome dude. I'm trying to build my YouTube like he built his YouTube. So our growth has just been disgusting on this channel, and it's just because I think I get what I give. And if I pop on here for 2 hours just trying to help people out, I think everyone understands that, and I actually help them out more. But yeah, mostly this is just to help people out. That's basically what I've always been taught. It's how I grew up, and that's what I want to do. But okay, so I learned I keep losing my train of thought because I see a million comments coming in, and I see a million things like that. But okay, so what would you say the easiest deal is tax delinquent or vacant probate? So vacant probate's a weird one. Just do probate. A vacant probate is not really, and there's a difference. But I mean, what do you not want to deal with? Meeting people at the properties? If so, just put a double mask on, deal with it. I mean, that's the way I got to do it, because I'm not stopping my deals. I have a deal addiction, and the only cure is more deals, and that's my issue. But tax delinquents is an interesting one, because those are really good for subject twos. And if you're new and you're really, subject twos is a long game. I've been at this for 3.5, about to hit 4 years. And I've only really been truly in that creative finance game for a year now. And it's taken me a whole year to really understand the whole process. And you don't really need money for the tax delinquents, but make sure with you, it seems like you're probably trying to wholesale, which is the top one I would do starting out. Make sure you actually have equity in the deal. If you're doing the tax delinquent, you can pull that from the county, I believe. I'm trying to think, because you're in Lakeland. I think you can pull it from the county over there. Not 100% sure. Help students out with that one. And then just go to your, okay, actually, Darius, I actually made a specific video for you on pulling probates. Not for you, man, but like for everyone here. I actually went to the county's website, pulled the probates on it. But yeah, I can pull the probates for you on here too if you want. Just let me know. You probably already know how to do that, though, if you saw my previous live. But yeah, probates versus tax delinquent. I would take probates every day of the week, but I would definitely do too. It's like that. They had those, like this. I think they had the Mexican taco commercial. I think I saw it was like a meme. It was just like, why not both? That's the way I would honestly do it. I'm gonna say this wrong. Jay Wet. I really hope I said that right. But okay, great value and content. Thank you so much, man. It means the world to me. You guys doing that. But yeah, dude, I love bringing the content, helping people out. But LinkedIn, okay, never heard of that one. Pretty decent one. But I can give a LinkedIn tutorial any day of the week. Maybe do that next week. You never even know. But while I'm waiting here, let me see if I can help them out. Lakeland Probates. Let's see here. Let's check it out here. So, what? I'm trying to remember what. Let's see here. I think Polk County, you can actually just do it. Polk County Clerk of the Court. Let's see here. Try to pull the probates for you on here. I'm probably gonna have to give myself like 30 minutes to find out to find tax delinquents in Polk. But let me see here if I can actually pull it up for you. Use some court services here, official online records. Let's see here. You can actually go on here and look. Let's see. Can you see my screen? All right, bro, I'm back here to fix that one thing here. I think they're using Polk County is kind of a rough one, I think. Let me try to pull up Polk for you. Sometimes they use like a bad system. Let's see. It might work, it might not. We gotta search it though. Dude, what? I document type. I don't even know anymore. Let's see. I don't think you guys can see my screen here. I'm trying to pull the probates. It's coming. Clerk of Circuit. Oh, it's on the circuit court. Oh, man. What is wrong with me? Yeah, dude, it's all messed up here. Enter document type. Oh, okay. Actually search probate on here, I think. Or whatever. just DM me. I can help you out on that one. But okay, if I'm not getting any questions on here, I'll actually go to my DMs because I get like 10 DMs a day. I am answering all of them, but I gotta get some more free time before I can do that. But yeah, I answer all of them. It just takes me a very long time to do that. Okay, sweet. So we got some questions here. Like, look at this. I can just look. I can just scroll forever on the DMs I'm getting from Flip with Rick. So I just gotta. Okay. A lot of people trying to connect with me. Cool question I got here was from Marco asks, how do I pull probates in my area? Again, you guys, there's a video I made for you guys on that one. You can check that one out. Another question I got here. Hey man, I got like this right now. He wants to do terms. It's 50K down and take over payments. Any info or help? Don't mind paying for your help also. Again, I mean, you don't. The question is like, I'm not asking for money from you guys. I'm just the only thing I ask is for you to like and subscribe. But with Drew's thing here, if the guy wants 50K down, you got to think to yourself, do I actually have that kind of money to put down? If so, then bam, you can do that, do a sub 2 like that. That's actually a pretty good one. Let me know what your market is here, Drew. Drew's probably not watching this. He's on Instagram. He don't care. But yeah, if you got 50K down, I would actually try to team up with someone in your area, like a big investor, kind of like me and my team on my company. And yeah, for 50K down, if the cash flows are right, I'll do it. I got plenty of private money for it. That will actually work pretty good. But yeah, that's a good one. We'll keep popping things up in here. Alrighty, bro. Got more and more people. A lot of podcasts I'm actually setting up here. Let's see. I got one guy asking me what's cheaper, list source, batch leads, or PropStream. I'd say PropStream's the cheapest. Let's see. I got some more guys here. Let's see. All right, got another comment here. I'm not actually in that market. I'm interested in that market because of COVID-19. I'm in Iredell County, North Carolina. Let me search that up, see where that's at. Because I know there's a lot of real estate investors I'm being connected with in North Carolina. Iredell, is that near? It might be in the mountains, right? Let's see. Oh, that's off of, yeah, that's Charlotte, Greensboro area. Oh, that's a killer market, man. Dude, you are in a, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, what are you doing in Florida, bro? What are you doing in Florida? You're actually in a really good market, man. I would actually consider your market to maybe be better than Polk County. So I would actually do that one because obviously you have to go in person. Darius, I'm not telling you to get sick and potentially get an infection from a virus or something. But maybe if this COVID, dies down, maybe get an antibody test and see. But if you're actually in a pretty good market, I would hit probates in your market pretty well. Winston-Salem's a really good one. Charlotte's in there. Real estate Guru's over there. He is absolutely destroying it over there. He's a really good guy too. Pretty motivating individual over there. He made it from nothing in Charlotte. He might be in your market. I'm not sure though. You might have to talk to him. I've talked to him a couple times. Really, Nasir. Again with the names, absolutely terrible. Honestly, I don't know how I even say Zach correctly. But okay. Again with the names. Okay, Jay Wet. Where can I get your seller script? Boom. It's www.flipwithrick.com/cold call. It's dude, it's free. Like it costs you $0. It costs you like and subscribe. That's the only thing it costs you to get the free seller script. If there's anything over there, let's see. Yeah, dude. Max is in. I think Max is in Winston-Salem, and I think Duru Nasir. God, I'm saying it wrong. Why? Oh, he's gonna kill me. But he's in Charlotte, so you're smashed in between two amazing real estate investors. So you're right in between there. But yeah, Max is up there. Max will be on my podcast one day. Just got to get some more subscribers. I think he'll get the picture. But yeah, he'll be on there one day. But when he does, I'll make sure you guys ask him some pretty good questions. So yeah, if you're in Iredell County, hands down, let's do this. So yeah, I mean, I'm already I'm just too committed already. I need 14 more minutes till we hit 2 hours. So I'm definitely going to stay on here and go for 2 hours just to say I go for 2 hours, because if someone asks if I don't provide the value for you guys, I 100% do, and I want to show you that I do by giving you guys good results. So that county is actually pretty good here. Let's look at some more comments I got here. If you guys didn't check it out, I actually had Matt Larson on the podcast on Wednesday. He's a absolute killer. Got some guys asking how to do probates in Ocala, Marion County. Go to your clerk of court. Sometimes you actually have to search like Marion County probate. Sometimes that even pops up with the SEO and the keywords. Actually pops up pretty well. But yeah, the seller script, dude, below flipwithrick.com/cold call. That's where you get the free seller cold calling script. It's not a seller script. It's actually a cold calling script. It'll actually give you objections, actually shows you how to offer and actually set an appointment. Again, I still like setting appointments, especially in this day and age still, just because I can. And I'm getting really good deals off of that one. But Johnny, what's up, Johnny? What's your favorite skip tracing service, free and paid? Okay, so if I got to pay for a skip tracing service, Lead Sherpa has a pretty good one. Batch skip tracing is definitely on the top of that. That's probably top two. I mean, batch skip tracing, I think it has better data than Lead Sherpa. Don't tell Jason Nickel that. But Batch Lead's probably the top one for paid. Like if you want to get someone's phone number, I'd probably use Batch Leads. I don't have an affiliate code with them. Just I like them, talk to the owners, real nice people. Lead Sherpa is a really, really good one too. All those skip tracing guys, they use like 3 services. I think IDI, and there's another one, I don't even know what they're called, but like there's like big companies that actually hold all the information and sell it through as a middleman. So those companies like needaskip.com is another good one. I'm pretty sure they all use like those top 3 companies, kind of like how they pull your credit score. There's only 3 companies that really do it, but there's a million credit score companies. But that's my favorite paid one, but free, hands down. I'm going to say this a million times. This is the top free tool I can give to you. I'm actually going to pop it up here for you, Johnny, is truepeoplesearch.com. So truepeoplesearch.com, I'm going to make sure that is right, but that is literally that literally helped me so much, especially when I had no money starting out in this business. Absolute blessing of a website. I get a really good, I get good results hitting those when I do the reverse search. So if I can pop it up here, I can actually talk to you guys while doing it. So if you're watching a replay or whatever, you can actually pop up that website. So you can do the name, city, but the reverse address is actually a really good one, especially if you have like a code violation, you don't know who the owner is. That actually works pretty well too. That's my favorite skip tracing service, free and paid. True People Search, Batch Leads, Lead Sherpa, and then another free one, White Pages, is a really good one too. Once I don't spam you or they don't want you to sign up for any service, I mean, I don't like those too much, but that's definitely one of my favorite ones. So, all right. So where do you find the upcoming auction date for a pre-foreclosure lead? Now you can go to the actual public information. So a public record search, you can do that. Again, you guys can get annoyed. I'm going to say this again, but PropStream actually has it right there in there too. But that's PropStream's a good one. But just do the clerk of the court. That's honestly the best one to do, is just the public information straight from the horse's mouth. PropStream doesn't have to filter that one out for you. Same thing like I like to do with the probates. So remember, guys, TruePeopleSearch.com for the best skip tracing. I'm not getting paid to promote it. I'm promoting it because it's helped me so much when I started when I was 17 with absolute zero. I mean, I had like $200 to spend on bandit signs, but if I wanted to actually call code violations, I've gotten deals from doing that before. That is the service that I used, and it's great. It's free. It's time consuming. Absolutely sucks. But pop up some music and just get it going. I'm listening to some good music right now. I just getting my head right for some appointments. I guess I could talk about that. Get some like hype music before you actually go on an appointment. That's the one tip I can give you. So I like to listen to a lot of Kanye West before an appointment, just because that dude's just like hype up, like energy. The stuff like that's pretty funny. But so Johnny says, are you doing probate deals right now? I paused everything when Corona hit, looking to get back into everything. Okay, Johnny, have you paused because the market's actually softening and you're trying to actually get some cash reserves? That's smart, obviously. But if you want to get into probates, again, probaterick.com is the top one to actually learn about probates. Again, I'm not plugging that. I'm not using any banners or whatever. That's one good one to use. But for free probates, you can actually pull probates for free from your clerk of court, and then use TruePeopleSearch.com to cold call them. Costs nothing. You can do it while at home. I can actually go to True People Search right now. I should go to your local counties. Tell me what market you're in. I might be able to help you even more with that. But if you actually go to whatever county's clerk of the court, pull the probates on that, go to TruePeopleSearch.com on the decedent thing, and then maybe find the relative, go from the True People Search there, use the free script tracing, go on your phone, call it, get the dot loop, get it done virtually, and you're Corona free, and you got a contract. So that's the way I would do it. But dude, Corona hit. If I stopped my real estate investing business when Corona hit, I would be making no money. It's absolutely terrible. We've actually gotten, honestly, between you and me, I'm telling one, but we had last month we hit one of our records with coronavirus on deals because it's creating motivation for our sellers. Again, I actually put on a black mask. I don't think I even have. See if I can show the picture of you guys of me on my mask. But yeah, dude, I'm wearing masks like crazy on my appointments. Like I'm double masking it, and it's making the sellers feel good. I'm not getting sick. I'm always vetting them, making sure they don't work at like a crazy stupid thing here. But let's see here. All right, so here's Zachary with a mask, and I can show you. That's me with one mask. That's before that was on my one appointment. I actually went with one mask because the dude's pretty isolated. Again, if I don't really know the seller too well, I'll wear two masks like that. That's the way I would do it on your appointments. And then when you get masks like that, you end up getting contracts like that. But that rhymes. That's pretty funny. But yeah, guys, if I stopped with the coronavirus hit, I would be making no money. I would have left hundreds of thousands of dollars of profits, wholesale fees on the table. Don't stop, man. I'm not telling you to go out there and get sick. You can obviously do this business virtually, and that's something I actually help you guys with a lot. I got a lot of virtual deals up in North Carolina, Tennessee, Northern Georgia, that kind of area. So many great gurus out there too that and coaches that actually help in that area too. But yeah, man, Johnny says thank you. No, dude, thank you. You're actually helping me spread my value I'm giving to everyone on here. I truly believe if I help you, it helps everyone else. But yeah, so how do you find buyers from PropStream? If you have PropStream, if you went to listorei.com, got all that fun stuff on there. Yeah, I can actually help you guys out with this one. So thank you for the buy. All right, let me try to pop this on for you. So, I mean, me talking about it's kind of weird when you're not in it, but let me see if I can share my screen here. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what market are you in, dude? Tell me, and I'll help you actually find cash buyers right there right now. Let's just say Polk County. Let's just do Orlando. You guys see my screen? Probably not. Let me share it. Okay. So if you actually have PropStream here, let me share my screen. Again, I'm doing this all raw just because this is live. People like live stuff for some reason. I don't know why. But all right, you should see my screen. There might be some lag on this, but again, this is kind of what it looks like. I got this here. So you actually can do like cash buyers and filter through that. And you can actually find sale dates and amounts. So let's go, for example, like 100. So these are all cash transactions in the area. Again, you should probably filter it a little more. So if I click that for Orlando, I can actually do some quick searches here. I can click here on the flippers tab. And now I'm at 911. Maybe I can go look for flippers that only do single family, like I have a single family one. Now you're at 570. Maybe people that flip properties that are actually kind of in a nicer area that, let's see. No, I mean, if we're doing the flippers there, it'd be like that. And then I got 570. So let's say this is in an area that I like at 230. The guy flipped this one. Let's look at some information here from him. So if I actually go to sales information, cash sale, it looks like he got a residential. No, that one doesn't work. $3 million public record. What is that house did not sell for $1 million? Okay. Okay, bro, that did not sell for $1 million. Let's just do this one. So we know for a fact here on this one that this one got sold with using this title company. So look at transaction history. So we know that this was actually a cash buyer, K&A Property Solutions in Altamonte Springs, Florida. Bought this 3.5 for $100,000 all cash. And they're listing it right now for $175,000. So they are flipping this property. So they bought it for 100 or trying to sell it for 175. They probably put a lot of money into it, but we know this person is actually buying it, K&A Property Solutions, LLC. And let's see. And if we can look here, so K&A Property Solutions, I think that's what it is, right? Is that his website? I don't even know, bro. I think that's it. K&A Prop, and then so if I did like a quick Google search here, did you guys aren't able to see it? Dang it. Let me actually share. So you actually saw there that K&A, and then I'll just search K&A on Google and find them and just find them on like their Facebook page or whatever, and then I'll call them, hey, are you interested in buying this property? I got a smoking cash deal, and that's the way I would do it on PropStream. So yeah, about 2 hours live here, so I'm gonna hop off. But any more questions, hit them up real quick. I'm doing a lightning round right now. Thank you for the advice on Duru. Dude, Duru is a great guy. He's a good one. He's one of the legit ones. He's a guru that does it, Duru. I think a lot of these actually guru type guys actually do pretty well, and they're actually legitimate for the most part. You definitely have to vet them. But he's a dude that I've talked to people. He does very well in this market, and he's one of the legit ones. Also, what's your opinion on Flipster and Jerry Norton? I believe Flipster is Jerry Norton's software. I've heard good things about it, but obviously I've never used it, so I can't really say I recommend it. But Jerry Norton as a person, he's a pretty stand-up guy. He does a lot of development deals and stuff. Pretty cool dude. He just got a really nice office, but yeah, he's got a crazy good YouTube channel. He always packs the value on there too. He'll be on my podcast one day. I think he follows me on Instagram, but yeah, cool dude, great guy. Do you use Deal Machine? I don't use Deal Machine personally. I tell people to use it. I get my bird dogs to use Deal Machine. I love Deal Machine. I know David Lecko, really nice dude. Sat down with him, talked to him, virtually. But yeah, he's a great guy. Talked to him. Great company. Let's see. I've heard good things about Go Knock too from Batch Guys and then Pace and all those fun. Wholesaling Inc. is actually TTP type dude. They're all in there, and they all kind of collaborated together and did a Go Knocking app. That one's pretty similar to Deal Machine too. It's like a knocking for Deal Machine. The only thing I can't pull are the executors' names from my county's online system. Make sure it's the comment below. I need more context, man. I'm sorry, but personal representative. Make sure it's that, or look for the petitioner. Hopefully that helps. I'm glad I'm making everyone laugh here. I should be a comedian, honestly. You really are so helpful shooting pointers to help me know the game. So thanks for real. Honestly, you're gonna have to get your 10,000 hours in to actually be good at this business. And I've hit that 10,000 hours. I've actually calculated it before, and I've hit it. Yeah. If you're in Orlando, PropStream. I just pulled how to get a buyer on PropStream on there. That's definitely how I would do it. No, it's not showing on our end. Oh yeah. Okay, good dog. I'm gonna get that free trial. Yeah, just make sure if you don't get the free trial unless you're actually gonna buy it. But yeah, so PropStream on the Batman database. Tips on Skiptracing LLCs. I think Batch has one. Lead Sherpa definitely has one now. Go contact those people and then just make sure and talk to people about Skiptracing LLCs. Why are you Skiptracing LLC is very important. If you're doing that to actually find cash buyers, then I 100% recommend it. LLCs as sellers are a lot rougher, but definitely if you're looking for cash buyers, definitely use Lead Sherpa or try Batch Leads. And PropStream is a good service. I will leave you guys on this note since we're getting no more comments on here. Let's see. I'm always here to pack the value, guys. So before I end it, make sure you get your free script. Dude, it's a free script. Come on. It's free. That's all I can say on here. Okay. Actually, wait. Let me pop this up here. www.flipwithrick.com. I really thank you guys for actually sitting around and hearing my stupid voice for so long, but God bless all your souls for doing that. I wouldn't like to hear myself. My sister was going to hear myself for 2 hours. Sweet, man. All right, I'm going to hop off here, but it's www. Wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Boom. All right, that's it right there, guys. So I really appreciate it. I'm probably going to hop off right now, but thank you guys so much for hopping on here and just giving me the value. Just hearing you guys, getting value from this gives me value. It's just amazing. No problem. If Rick is Batman, then you are Nightwing. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I'm done. I gotta go. Man, there's no NBA on anything, man. I'm driving me crazy. I got probably a month till the NBA's back, but the Heat, we're gonna win the finals this year. I'm already telling you. But thank you guys so much. So blessed to have you guys supporting me. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week on the next live.